If you want cheap and reliable GTA modding accounts, check out Killer Mods in the description and use Pro1 at checkout for 10% off. Hello guys, what's going on? Prothief here, and today we've got a new video. This is something different from my channel, and this is how to speed up the GTA loading times on console. So I'm going to teach you a little like steps and tricks on how to actually speed up your loading time. So the first thing on the list is actually SSDs. If you don't know what SSDs are, these are solid state drives, which are basically meant for PC, but they can be used in anything like your console. So with an SSD, it is much faster than your average hard drive that's in your console or your PC. From there, basically a SSD is going to speed up the time of the system booting up and the loading time of games and other stuff like that. So I would really recommend investing in one. They start from, I believe, 120 all the way up to 3 terabytes, I believe, at the moment. So it's a really good thing to invest, but bear in mind they are expensive. The ones that the first one is 150. That goes for around £30 in the UK, so depending on where you are, it's quite expensive actually to go ahead and spend this. So you want to be aware how much you are going to spend on this. So I'll teach you sort of how it actually works. So basically what you want to do is you want to go ahead and back up your hard drive on your console. From there you can actually go ahead and, I think on the website there's a boot up for the PS4 like system, the operating system. So you want to go there to the SSD and do it from there, which will basically build the operating system onto the SSD. So it's really complicated, and from there you can install other games or install the backup. So it's really confusing, but there's probably tutorials out there, so you probably want to look out for them if you want to go more into depth for the SSD way. The second part is internet. So mainly internet, I'm talking about LAN cables. So basically this is what a LAN cable is. Basically it connects from your router to a device, so your PS4. This means it's straight wired in, it's not wireless, and you're not using the wireless built in, which is on the PS4 is really bad. So I recommend you picking up a LAN cable from your router, even though you can get really cheap ones. I think they can vary from like £1 in the UK to, I don't know, at least 50 quid. You can get different lengths. I think you can get over to 15 meters, something like that. They are really good way of, literally a cheap way of investing them and getting just a load of speed times and basically just getting a better experience on the console. So I recommend you actually take my tips and tricks about that and go ahead and invest one of them ways. That means you're going to speed up GTA loading times, which is very good, and it does actually take a long time to do, so I recommend you do that. So this has been Prothief, guys. Just like to say thanks for watching. Please do sub if you're new, that does help the channel a lot. Subscribe if you're new, and I want to see your comments down below. Which you think is the best method of the SSD or the internet, or have you got another idea? So thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next episode.